Student, today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 3, working with Windows 7. In this chapter we will study features of Windows 7, the computer icons, start buttons, file or folder and their operation, and last creating a shortcut. So let's start the chapter. Student, we know that computer is a machine that cannot think on its own, and it always requires instruction from us. The most important program of a computer is the operating system. In the previous chapter, we learned about the operating system. We know that it is a medium through which we can interact with the hardware and software of a computer system. It controls all the activity of a computer. There are various types of operating systems such as Windows, Linux, Unix, etc. But in this chapter, we learn only about Windows. So the first question arises here that what do you mean by Windows in terms of computer? We can define as Windows is a graphical user interface which create a link between a computer and its user. It has been developed by Microsoft, which is the world's largest leading software company. And Bill Gates is the founder of that company. He developed Windows for general purpose computer system in year 1985. There are various versions of Windows such as Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, etc. But the first version of Windows operating system was Windows 95. Windows 95 was the first Windows operating system. After that, many versions has been released. The most popular version of Windows are Windows 98, Windows 2000, Windows Me, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, 10, etc. Windows 13 is the latest version of Windows. In this chapter, we learn about Windows 7 and its features. So let's start with our first topic, features of Windows 7. Before going to start, let's clear that MS Windows, that is Microsoft Windows 7, is the most effective operating system for the general purpose computer system. It is used for the both personal as well as business purpose. Means a single user can also work on the Windows 7. Other hand, it is also used for the business purpose such as in a school, in banks, etc. The first features of Windows 7, the first feature of Windows 7 is attractive and easy to use. Windows 7 has a very attractive appearance with colorful themes. You have seen in your computer lab that when you switch on to the computer, the first page appear, which is known as desktop page, which is very colorful and the theme is very attractive. The use of graphics make it quite interactive. Means that all the program and application are shown in the form of graphics or picture, which is known as icons, which look very attractive, and it works the way we want. Means we can change the theme, screensaver, etc. according to our need, and it make new thing possible. Second, searching made easier. Using Windows 7, we can quickly search any file or folder in our computer. Means it provide a special bar of searching where we can type the name of file or folder and we can search that file easily. You all know about these features. Flexible taskbar. Taskbar is located at the bottom of the desktop, which is flexible in Windows 7. Windows 7 provide a flexible taskbar. because we can pin our favorite programs on that taskbar for the easy access. Means that taskbar of the Windows 7 is very much flexible, because we can operate it according to our desire. We can put any application or program which we want. Now, Windows support multitasking, means that Windows 7 can effectively perform more than one task at a time. For example, we can type letter in MS Word while enjoying music using Windows Media Player. Means at the same time two work is going on, means that Windows 7 support multitasking. Jump list. Jump list is a new feature that takes us straight to the document, picture, song or website we have recently visited. Means it is a feature provided by Windows 7. By the help of this feature, we can straightly go to any document, picture, song or a website which we have recently visited. For example, the jump list for the Internet Explorer show the recently opened website. Means when we click on the jump list, a list shown, and when we go to the Internet Explorer, we get the recently opened website. Means within the 2 days, whatever we search on that Internet Explorer, we get the name of that website. Now, cascading. It is another new feature provided by Windows 7. By the help of this option, we can arrange all the opened windows from the left corner of the screen to the bottom right in the layer. Means it is used to arrange the application and program on the desktop. You have seen that all the program or application are arranged in a sequence at the left, from the left side to the right side, by the help of this cascading features. Now, this is the Windows 7 desktop. You have seen that at the left side you get start button, then after taskbar icon where you can pin your favorite files and folder or application, then after window notification area where you get the time and date, any notification, messages, internet connectivity, etc. So the first, at the left side of the taskbar you get the first button, which is known as start button. It is the most used button on the Windows desktop because it displays all the major option appears. It means when we click on the start button, a menu displaying which show all the major option or application or a program which is uploaded or which is insert in that computer system. So this option provide to access the main program on a computer. Computer icons. By using computer icon, we can access and manage all the folder and files stored in a computer. It is useful for finding, organizing, moving or copying file or folder in a computer. Double click on the computer icon, open the computer folder. You have seen that on the desktop the first icon is known as computer icon. The picture of icon is similar to your computer system. When you double click on that icon, you get a list of all the file and folder which you have created previously. Now beside the computer icon there are also another icons such as application icon, shortcut icon, document icons, network, recycle bin. So some important icons are recycle bin. It holds the deleted file and folder. From here we can also we can also restore our deleted files or folder. Network, it allows us to access and share the file or folder to other computer system. Document icon, this application contain all the documents or file and folder. Shortcut icon, It contains a direct route to a specific application icon. These are the graphical images that give a quick access to the related application. Now come to file and folder. File is a collection of relevant information stored together on some storage device such as hard disk, CD, DVD or pen drive. Student, as we keep our important paper in a file, similarly any information in a computer is saved in a form of a file. Each file is given a file name which help us to find the desired file. Folder. As we keep our files in a file cabinet, similarly a folder in a computer is like a cabinet where we keep relevant files. A folder can hold other folder as well, means we can create a subfolder, means folder inside a folder. A folder within a folder is called subfolder, as you can differentiate a file from a folder with the help of icons. Means the icon of a file is like a page, whereas the icon of folder is like a box. You can easily differentiate between file and folder by the help of these icons. Creating a file. The most common method to create a file is by using any application software. First, open Microsoft Word. A blank page is displayed on the screen. Second, start typing text on the blank page. Third, after completing your work, save your file using File tab. Then click on the File tab. Then you get an option, Save option. Click on Save option. Then type the name of that file. And in the Save As dialog box, this create a new file. Creating a folder. Right click on the blank area of the desktop. A shortcut menu appears. Place the pointer on the new option. A list of sub options appear. Click on the folder option. A new folder icon will be displayed on the desktop. Type the name of that folder at the cursor position and press enter. A new folder is created. Means first what you have to do, first right click on the blank area of the desktop. A shortcut menu appear where you get various options. Place your pointer on the new option. As you place your pointer on the new option, again a list is appear where you get a folder option. Click on that folder option, a new folder icon appear. Then type the name of that folder and press enter. A new folder is created. Now opening a file or a folder. To open a file or a folder, simply move the pointer on the required file or folder and double click on it. Means place the cursor on that file or folder and double click on it. That file or folder will open. Now using content menu. When you right click on any icon, a pop-up menu appear. Pop-up menu means a list of menu appear, which is called content menu. Context menu. Using this pop-up menu, you can save your time to access command. The right clicking on the different area and object will display different set of commands. The context menu is also called shortcut menu. Means that context menu is used to save our time. When you right click on any icon, a list appear, which is known as context menu. Context menu is also known as shortcut menu, where you get various kind of command. According to your desire, you can click on that command and you get right click on that command and you get that object will display different set of command. So student, We will continue from the shortcut and creating a shortcut in the next video. This is for today. Thank you.